bad bitch, all of my goals. Flooded both my wrists, yeah, nigga, I do the most. Put some bread on your head, nigga, killers gon' have a toast. I be doing the most, yeah, I be doing the most. Hey, what's going on? This is D-Most from Doing D-Most Podcast, and I'm here with another episode. But y'all see what's going on. I'm not here by myself. I got a person, a special guest on my motherfucking podcast. I'm not going to introduce the motherfucker. The motherfucker going to introduce themselves.
What's up? How y'all doing? My name is RJ. I go by Rayjustbetalking. That's my TikTok. My Instagram is ironic underscore R8, but I'm gonna change that tune to RJ be talking. We just gonna be talking tonight, bro. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. A lot of petty stuff.
A lot of goddamn petty stuff. And what's in my red cup, don't worry about that stuff. This is what's in my cup. So am I petty for not telling you what's in my cup? That's
petty. That's petty.
Shit. So, like I said, reason why I'm talking about petty, because a lot of petty shit's been going on in my life and just life in general. Like, some niggas, you seen what happened with Trump, man. Niggas goddamn shot at the he's now about to be in the running for presidency again. I was like, God damn, is Biden really not trying to have that nigga in office? You're trying to kill him? God damn, that's pretty petty.
That's what I was going to ask. You think that's petty? You think if it was controlled by Joe Biden, you think that's petty on Joe Biden's part?
Yeah, it's like shit.
But explain.
Reason why I say it's kind of petty, it's like, damn, you really think that he gonna beat you that badly that you got to take him out? It's like, nigga, fight him in real life and go debate, and you know what I mean. When people go vote, that's the winner. You don't gotta take the motherfucker out. You feel me? But
I disagree.
Oh,
I don't think it's petty at all if it came from Joe Biden.
Why?
At the end of the day, it is what it is. You got to do everything it takes to win.
Sheesh. And that's petty.
That's petty for you.
Nigga, it's called, nigga, let's go to the ring and fight it out, nigga. And you know what I mean? There was this one boxer, that shit was wild as hell. He told this one story. This nigga said he had a fight, let's say June 12th. And then June 13th. And then when he was training, he was sparring and everything. And let's say in December, this nigga said he was walking his dog. While he was walking his dog, some nigga just popped out at him, came out the car, and just shot him in his foot and his leg.
Now that's petty.
Mind you, he's a boxer. He needs to be on his shit. And he ended up losing the fight. So I'm looking like, that's petty.
Now that's petty.
Like somebody fucking with your shit for you can't perform. That's petty. That's petty, nigga.
All right, so I got a question.
Is
it petty if I broke up with my ex?
Ooh, he said he going right into
she
the exes.
She still got a password to my Netflix. Is it petty if I just kick her off of my Netflix?
Listen, I believe that's petty because I'm going through some shit like that too. Like me and my ex, we Netflix, Hulu, all that shit. You feel me? She had all the accounts. And when we broke up, she took everything. I'm looking like,
but how's that petty though? You guys are not an item anymore.
Yeah, but we still friends. We still cool. You feel me? Or if it's like what's so fucked up that you can't have the person still use it? Is the person running up your credit card? Like if a nigga run up my credit card, all right, nah. But if the motherfucker's just using my shit and it's not costing me nothing, or if we're going half, it ain't that much of an issue. It ain't hindering me.
It's not an issue, but it is an issue at the same time because we broke up, bitch.
Okay.
Why are you using my stuff? Why are you using my credentials? Why are you using my stuff? We're done.
Yes.
We're done. You don't need nothing from me anymore because you moved on, right? Tell your next nigga to give you the Netflix account.
I feel you. To me, that's just petty. Like I said, if a motherfucker, it's just, to me, it's petty. Yeah, I could be wrong, but it was like, yo, all right, cool. When you hit up in person like, yo, bro, all right, cool. I don't feel like using this no more or whatever, or I'm about to get my own account. But if you just take it away, there's no communication. That's just petty. Like that's petty. Like petty's like nigga being weird and sneaky and just like, come on, be 100.
I don't think that's petty. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, I broke up with you. You took me off of Netflix. All right, cool. You want nothing to do with me. I take it. I take it like an L, and I take it like a man that's all right, cool. You want nothing to do with me.
Yes,
You get
that's
what I'm
cool.
saying? But I don't consider that petty because we're done. It's like, okay, I'll consider it petty if we're together, we're living in the same house, and we're just arguing for like a full week, and you just take me out. Like, bitch, I'm going to see you tonight. Like, we're gonna address this. Like, why do you took me off of your Netflix? That's petty.
Okay,
But when
that's another situation. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, but you know, people go through their shit, and I can imagine a lot of people went through that as well because it's petty. Like, listen, if I'm with my girl, right? I came through a situation where me and my ex girl, we arguing. We had each other location because that's the trust we have for one another. And, you know, anyways, we had one argument. She took me she took me off a location, but we live together. So you're gonna see me regardless. So
Yeah.
why would you do that? That's petty. So you're out here putting stuff in my mind, saying, okay, she's at work, but she took her location off. Is she doing that on purpose? Is she messing with my mind? Pettiness comes from somebody doing something on purpose to mess with you.
Facts. Nah, whatever story that was, that shit is wild. For a little argument, take the location off.
Bro,
Thank-
she literally took her location off
Oh,
just for like that one day because we was arguing. And I'm like, that makes no sense because you can see in the text messages
Yeah.
when they take your location off.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense because you're at work last time I checked and you came from work to home. So what was the point of taking your location off? Now that's pettiness.
Whew. Shit, nigga. We might change this episode from petty to toxic. The
Yeah,
fuck?
I
But
hear
nah,
you.
that's still petty because it adds up. But it's like, damn, nigga, I don't know, man. Let somebody, you know what? To me, I really don't care about shit like that. But thinking about it, and it's like, damn, I'd have been a little. I'm like, bitch, why you do that for? Like, what the fuck going on? Like, let me know what's running through your mind. And if you gonna consistently do this, I gotta leave. Because if you could do this petty shit. Cause that shit right there seems like she trying to fuck with your mind, not put your mind at rest, or you know, put ease into your mind. It's like, bitch, what you
Well,
doing? Are you okay? What you
that
doing?
plays
What you doing? What you doing? It's like, fuck, I
I
got
feel
other
you.
shit to do. But damn,
Another part, like you said earlier, is toxicness. Toxicity would take control of a woman and would make them do things that, you know, out of the ordinary that you think like, wow, I can't believe this came out of her. Because at the end of the day, what was that about? I still don't get it.
yeah, nah,
That's petty.
petty. Sheesh. That's why I be looking at people. I'm like, control what you can control. Like for doing shit like that, it's like, for what? Why are you doing that? But I don't know. You know, people like drama. Even if the drama's not coming from television, you make up your own drama.
Telemundo.
So, Telemundo.
I got another question.
And
And I want the audience to, you know, put down in the comments if you disagree with us. Because at the end of the day, this is the topic and we're talking about pettiness. Now, is moving on quick petty?
nah, that's not petty.
When I say move on quick, like a day after y'all broke up.
Nah, that means I don't think that's petty. It could be a lot of things, but that's not petty. It depends. Because if somebody moves on, and it depends how fast they move on, that means them niggas must have left the relationship a long time ago. So it's really not petty. And that could be, and that could just be just me thinking about it. It could be other reasons why a person moved on, you know. But
Well, I
that's
kind
what
of disagree.
damn nigga, we disagreeing on everything. Go
Because
ahead.
I feel like that's petty. It's petty because it's like you just literally just broke up like a day, let's say less than a week ago, and you move on. That's petty for me because it makes me feel like the person I was with this whole time isn't the person that you are. Because if you move on quick, man, I don't know. You're giving a name to yourself that no woman wants to hear that name, but you're acting like a
A punta. I don't
like
know.
a thought.
Punta. Oh, sheesh.
And I'm
Call
gonna
that
say
bitch a
it real
thought.
because RJ be talking. Let me tell you something.
Quick little plug.
But that's petty because I feel like at the end at the end of the day, you move on. It's like you're messing with your ex mind. You're like, all right, I don't need him. I don't need her. Let's move on. And it's like, damn, like you ain't gonna give us time to even talk about the situation. You're not gonna give me time to actually let's see if we can fix the situation. You get what I'm saying?
You know what? I don't. That could be classified as petty, but I think more petty is she moved on and she's already posting relationship goals, going on vacation
Exactly,
with
but
the
that's
nigga.
part of it.
That's to me, that's more
petty.
petty. Like you're trying to rub in the nigga face
Well-
that you moved on quickly. Now, if she moves on, she just moves on. Now it depends on how she moves when she moves on. Goes with the pettiness.
Well, it is true. If you start posting a guy,
Posting, then
right
you
after
say
being
he's
with-
better than my
yeah.
other nigga.
Yeah,
This
nah,
other
that's
nigga's a
petty.
fuck nigga. Like when you start doing shit that's like you don't need to do that. Like why? Explain why you did that. You be like, because I just wanted. Nah, that's petty. That's petty.
We agree that's petty.
Yeah,
that's
that's
petty.
well, what I said was petty. Did the shorty post all that shit on her social media, like the nigga,
Well,
all that crazy shit,
listen,
hands in the fucking thing, and vacations?
I want the
she
world to
met the
know.
daughter. Like,
I want
that's
the world to
petty.
know something about me. I've been in, you know what I mean? I've been in 2 real relationships in my life.
God damn.
And the first one obviously didn't work out, but you know, she blessed me with 2 beautiful daughters.
Doce.
The second one, I don't have no children with her. Been with her, you know, more than a year, but it's
damn,
like
it's been a
when
year.
I've been with her, it's a lot of pettiness that happened. And stay tuned for that. But let's go to the next
So
topic.
wait, a lot of pettiness that happens, nigga. That means, nigga, you must like this toxic
No.
shit.
It's not that.
That's what the
Listen,
fuck.
at
that
the end of
sounds
the day,
like, nigga.
I'm the type of dude who sits here and if I see potential,
Yeah.
even though listen, everybody has red flags in the beginning. There's always peaches and cream honeymoon stages, but you still have red flags. There's always red flags because your ex is not like your next. So you're going to expect your next to do things like your ex. You're going to sit here and say, yo, but my ex fuck good, so I expect my next to fuck good. In reality, they don't fuck good because they don't know you yet. Once they get to know you, then in the bedroom it's going to be good once you guys get to know each other. So with that being said,
Get this fake ass Maya Angelou ass quote. Your next ain't gonna be like your ex. God damn, that was deep, man. What
But
the
it's true,
fuck?
though.
Where the fuck
I
you
say it
steal
all the
that
time.
from, nigga?
I say it all the time.
That nigga got it out of a Goya packet. What the fuck?
I got
Oh,
it from
fortune cookie.
I was gonna say that.
They got it from one of those
I got
two,
it for
man.
the fortune cookie.
That nigga got it from a fortune cookie. God damn.
No, but it's true. It's like everybody expect, right? In a new relationship, when you're talking to somebody, everybody expect that person is gonna know your likes, is gonna know you automatically. You get what I'm saying? That's the process of learning somebody, and you get to know somebody even better when you start living with them.
No, for sure. I always tell people that that's a good thing too. The way I hit people with when you buy a new phone, your phone is brand new. It's ready to learn you. If you don't buy your
Facts.
phone and your phone knows you already.
Because in the beginning, was that shit say bonjour, like you know French off the back.
Yeah.
You gotta change the settings.
Facts. So that goes back to what I was saying, that you have to now make your phone learn you. You
Facts.
put your fingerprint, then you got to speak to it and everything, then it becomes one with you. So, you know, it takes time. So people, it depends on the person. Do you have patience? You know what I mean? Or do
Facts.
you want to do it? So everything all depends on the two people and the people in it. So people think, oh yeah, this person's supposed to know me off the rip. Nah, it's over for that.
I feel you, and I have 2 questions that just came to mind.
Doce.
Okay,
I don't even know if that's two in
Dos
Spanish.
is 12.
God damn. Yeah.
right, but it's all right.
Don't judge me, nigga. I failed Spanish. I
It's
didn't
alright.
fail.
He only knows like 3 words in Spanish. It's cool.
Don't make me turn to Kevin Hart. ¿Qué es el tú? Uno, dos, tres. Like,
All right, so this is deep when it comes to pettiness.
petty.
But I only speak off experience, not for myself, but for other people that I seen and saw and lived. So, is it petty that you break up with your significant other? You have you still have an apartment together, but that significant other kicks you out, but expect you to still pay the last month of rent, and you don't pay it. Is that petty?
One, I ain't paying shit with someone. They kick me the fuck off somewhere.
All right.
So
I like that answer.
Hold on. You asked the question.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
answer. So if somebody kicks me out, that means I have no ties to where we live. So I don't have no obligation to it. Now, if you kick me out the day before the new cycle comes up, yes, I'm gonna pay for that month that I stayed. But if you're expecting me to pay for the month that I'm not there, suck my dick and my balls. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
But it gets deeper.
Oh shit.
What if you have children together?
Then you pay it.
Absolutely.
Because that's your kids. Your kids need somewhere to stay.
Absolutely.
That's something different.
My dog.
Oh. The fuck? The kids,
Yeah.
whatever's
If they're-
going on with her, now, if you know what I mean, what's going on with her, that's her situation, but the kids can't, nah. That's petty. That's petty.
That's
now,
petty.
if the kids don't live with them, and the kids live with you, she's expecting to pay, I'm like, bitch, bye, bitch. The fuck, the kids live with me. They outside in the streets with me. They sleeping in the car seats with me. But nah, I would for sure pay that bill. For sure.
Absolutely.
In the future, nah, fuck that. Bitch, we gonna have to. I'm just gonna send you child support. So let's say rent was $1,200 and child support $8 or $4. Bitch, I'm going straight to child support. Here's the $4. Bitch, you figure out the rest, bitch. The
I
fuck?
feel you. Well, when it comes to children involved, I think it's petty if you don't pay it. But if it's not petty if you don't pay if you guys don't have children, because she kick you out. Like, come on now. Like, if you're gonna do big boss moves, you're gonna start acting like a big boss. So you don't need me.
Nah, I feel you. That shit is just petty. But I got this.
All right.
I got a little throwback Thursday
go ahead.
on a Sunday. Hallelujah. But nah, this was years ago. This was I was like 7th, 8th grade. So this is like, so I had one of my boys, cool with Spanish guy. I ain't gonna say his name and shit like that. But so when me and him were all cool and shit like that, he was like a nigga that had like a lot of surgeries. I'm watch people gonna know who the fuck he is, but I gotta say this one thing because it's very important to the story. This nigga, we have 10 fingers. He only had these 3 fingers. That's it, just 3, and everything else was nubs.
Wow.
Yeah, if you ever look at the Yin Yang twins, the tall one, he got nubs too, and DJ Paul got nubs. Them niggas don't have all 10 of them. So my homeboy had just these 3.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, yo, give me a high five. He'd be like,
Why you gotta do that to him? Like, that's fucked up, dude. High five. You gonna fuck around, give you an ET high five. Fucked up. That's petty. That's petty. Crazy.
yo, so, back and it's on his left side, so he can never be blood because he can never piece the 5 with niggas because he only has these 3 fingers.
That's crazy.
Yo, so, but still, cool dude. That's my guy, man. Shouts out to him. So now, fast forward, he was going through stuff, with his body and shit like that. So he'll be having surgery and he'll be out for a while. So, for when he was out, the teacher was like, "Hey, who wants to bring blah 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 the homework?" At first, all his Spanish homies like, "Yeah, I'll take it." Then after a few days, not a lot of people were like, "I'll take it," and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take it. It's on the way home from my house." You feel me? So she's like, "Oh, you're so nice." So I'll bring it to him like every time there was like homework that needed to be delivered, and his father wasn't available, his stepmom wasn't available.
Yeah.
So I'll go to his house, and this nigga, he's one of those kids that he had everything out. PS2, 360.
But how you play PS2 with 3 fingers?
Yo. See, he's judging the nigga already. I feel bad what's about to happen next. See, oh, man, this story finna... what you said, it's not...
You said he got everything.
He
so
got
hey, no disrespect to you,
Nah,
bro.
it's no disrespect.
But how you play PS2 with 3 fingers, though?
This shit's about to get crazy.
With his toes?
No, wait, no. That's why. So listen, right? So now I go to his house. Like I said, he go up there. He got the PS2, the 360. This one, the 360, I think just came out.
Yeah.
So boom, I think he had NBA Live 05 or 06. I think it was one with Gilbert Arenas on it. One of those.
You need
Or
more
was it
than 3
Wade?
fingers.
It was one of those. I think it was the one with Gilbert Arenas or Wade. One of those. But
Oh, man.
so he was like, yo, let's play live. I said, fuck it, let's play for money, nigga. It's like, all right, say less. So he set up the game. While he set up the game, I think this is like MySpace days. So I signed in on my MySpace or Facebook, one of those little social media. So I'm just checking on my OT hoes and shit like, yo, bitch, we chilling this weekend. All right, cool, say less. You know, niggas didn't really have cell phones like that. So now, boom, we get to play in the game. Best out of 3. First game, I had the Denver Nuggets. Fuck, I forgot what team he had, but I think he was one of those niggas like, he's
I got
one
a
of those.
question, though.
Oh, what's your question?
Take this phone. How he was gripping the remote.
Well, I'll tell you when I get to that point. I'll tell you when I get to the point.
Is that am I being petty, guys?
Nah. Hey, you need to know. Your mind's trying to wrap around like, how
I was
the
trying
fuck?
to understand.
How the fuck
No
is it
disrespect
three-
towards
Nah,
people
ain't
that
no
have,
disrespect. Ain't
it's
no
just
disrespect.
crazy how you play video games with just 3 fingers.
3 fingers.
That's wild.
So now, right? So now we get to the point. I'm like, yo, best out of 3. I think he picked the Spurs. He's one of those niggas like, oh, I'm so good I could play with anybody. I'm like, nigga, I got the Denver Nuggets. You had AI, Carmelo, J.R. Smith, Camby, Nene.
squad.
Crazy starting
Good squad.
5. So mind you, J.R. Smith, niggas like J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith was a cheat code in that game. He would drop 40 on
J.R.
niggas.
Smith used to be good in 2K.
You said 2K. I said NBA Live. This is before
You said
niggas
NBA
was-
Live, my fault.
This is before niggas was fucking with 2K. So now, right? So boom, first game, beat him. Second game, he beats me, bro. He has 3 fucking fingers.
By how he was gripping
Let me give me your phone. Let me see. Let me show you. So
Get the phone.
So he'll have his 3 fingers and
I gotta see this.
he'll place it on his lap. So he put it on his lap and then however he nubs with this and he controls with these, bro. I don't know how, but nigga, here, bro. He made
That
it
nigga's
work.
probably a master.
A
in fucking-
master.
In fucking Street Fighters, all you do is press buttons.
Them fucking old. What's those little arcades or you know what I mean? You had just the joystick on one side and the 3 buttons.
Yeah.
He was probably a master at that
Pac-Man.
shit. Yeah,
Pac-Man.
those shit. So damn. So the first game I win. Second game he beats me. Third game was so intense, bro. It was so crazy. So I end up beating this nigga for I think money and all his PS2 games. So I get the shit. His father's like, all right, yo.
How was that petty?
Hold on.
Alright.
So now, boom, his father drops me off. Before he dropped me off, he was like, yo, bro, you're a really good friend. Like, bro, you come here almost every day. And my son, his friends really, he was like, there's other friends that stop pulling up and you still here consistently and all that. He's like, I appreciate you, man. And I was like, don't make me cry, man. This is like a heartfelt. He said, you my nigga. I said, que lo que. So,
This guy.
so now, right? So this is where the petty shit starts. Now I go on my Facebook or MySpace or whatever, and then it says, oh, you're logged in somewhere else. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I see niggas just all in my inbox. Bruh, somebody hacked this shit. I'm like, what? He's like, nigga, you didn't say that shit. I'm just reading a whole bunch of, that's not you. I'm like, what the fuck these niggas talking about? They said, go watch your post. Nigga had, I'm gay. I like men. All this crazy shit,
your
all
profile.
back to on my post,
On your
bro.
post.
This nigga just had them all. And I looked at the timestamp. I'm like, nigga, this is like 6 minutes ago. How can I post something if I'm in the car? I'm like, yo, this nigga wildin'. So then I ended up signing out and I started hitting him. I'm like, yo, bro, why'd you do that for? He's like, nah, I was just bored. I was like, fuck, nigga, bro. So now, right? So that's one petty shit, right? So now I have a box.
Because you beat him.
Because I beat him.
Got you.
Or he could have just been bored. You feel me? Either or. So now another petty shit. So he gave me a big box of PS2 cases. So now I go to the PS2 cases. I start opening them. No games in it. There's like 15 cases, bro. No games in any of them. I said, this nigga, I think we put like 50 or 100. So imagine if I'd have lost, I would have had to give him real money while he just gave me plastic case. I was like, yo, I'm about to go over there whip his ass. My brother was like, yo, he's already fucked up. He got 3 fingers. He has a whole bunch of surgery and stuff like that. Now, if you go up there and fuck him up, what else would that do to him?
That'll look crazy, bro.
He's like, yo, just let that be. Just let it be a lesson, nigga. Check before you leave, bro, and learn from that. I said, damn. But, you know, other than that, we was still cool, though. We was still cool. He know what he did. And, you know, every time I went over there, I just kept whipping his ass in NBA Live. And I ended up getting my money back like that would equate to those games. So I'm a hustler. But, yes, petty. That nigga was petty. If that story wasn't petty, if that's not petty to you, then fuck it. You think that was petty, cuz?
I mean, the fact that he lost and the fact that he want to get a payback because he lost, yeah, that's petty.
That's petty.
That's petty.
That's petty.
Get your 3 feet. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
That nigga would have been a perfect Crip nigga. He would have been neighborhood every day, but just tone it up. It was on his left side too. That nigga, no disrespect to no Crip niggas that ain't neighborhood, but that nigga, that's the only 3 fingers he had, bro. Naturally a neighborhood nigga, bro. Naturally, bro.
Hey, what is wrong with you, bro?
Nigga threw up the hood every time.
Oh, man.
Okay. But yeah, so that was him in that petty situation.
So is it petty?
Is it?
If you do to someone whatever they did to you. So, for example,
That's petty. You don't even have
if
to
your
finish the
girl
sentence.
cheat on you, will you cheat on her back?
Nah, that's
Before you
petty.
break
You
up?
already answered once you said is that petty. That's petty.
Well, I'm asking for the audience.
Okay, I'm just giving you my answer. That's petty. That's
I
petty.
want my RJ squad to understand and
The
and,
RJ.
and write down in the comments whatever they think is fair and whatever they think is petty. Because at the end of the day, everybody has their own,
Nah,
their
I
own
feel you.
opinions, right?
I feel you.
But that is petty. If
That-
you do to them whatever they did to you, regardless that eye to eye and teeth to teeth,
Yeah, you know what it is. You, damn, you're right. Because it is an eye for an eye. But certain shit, like, bam, certain situations. Somebody punches me, so they say, "Oh, turn the other cheek for they could hit you on the other side."
that's
Fuck
a metaphor.
that. That's what I'm saying.
Means turn this. Oh, hit me on this side.
Yeah, but that means they could probably don't be confrontational. Just be like, okay, let me avoid.
I can't do that.
All right,
I'm
that's
sorry.
but certain things like if somebody cheats on me, I'm not gonna go cheat on you. It's like no, you cheated on me. We good. We're done. Or you be like, yo, you could get a get back, like communication. Like, oh yeah, you could go fuck a nigga. Yeah, all right, cool. I got to fucking shorty. You know what I mean? Like if that communication happens, that I have an agreement, cool. But I'm not gonna go back and do it.
I got a story,
Stororita.
and I don't know if it's petty,
Oh,
but
perita.
we're gonna go ahead and get deep
Pa allá, pa allá.
because at the end of the day, and I'm talking to all my, all the people who are genuine, all the genuine people, because at the end of the day, women have a misconception of men being bad people, and that's not true. I'm a witness of being a good person. My guy's a good person. We all good people. We're genuine. And I've been through some stuff where, relationship wise, where I believe everything that my ex done to me is petty. And I'm gonna tell you why. So basically, I'm not just gonna say the full blown story, but I'm gonna sit here and say I was with somebody. Let's call her M.
It's better than nothing, right?
Let's call her M. And she lives in another state. But I met her prior to that, and we was just communicating little by little. So long story short, she comes down here. I go over there back and forth. We fell in love, whatever the case might be. I end up moving down there. Different state. Started living with her mom. Let's call her Karen because she acts like one.
Sheesh.
So M and Karen, and M had a little beautiful daughter. Let's call her Jay.
Oh, we giving everybody their titles. Go ahead, give us the characters.
So Jay's a beautiful daughter she had. And I went over there and you started living No, for all the people who think he's moving so fast, there's no such thing when it comes to love. I'm big on love, and I love hard, and I'm a hopeless romantic. We was talking prior to me living with her, but at the same time, it was just like everything was like perfect, something I never had. And when it comes to situations where you didn't have nothing, you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see $1 million right now, you don't. That's not yours. You see it though. You want it. And for me, she was that $1 million because there was a lot of things that I saw in her that I didn't see in anybody else. Excuse me.
Mute the telephone now.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute it. No, I did mute it. It's my iWatch. Anyways, I moved there and we was living, and first 2 months, perfect. We're a match, best friends. We do everything together. We go to the corner store together. It was just like perfect match. And at the end of the day, people have their own conception of how to be in a relationship. If you feel like that's too much or what, that's your opinion. For me, I didn't mind all of that because I love hard. When I love hard, I don't care about none of that. I'm only about you, and vice versa. You got to show me that as well. And she was.
Mm-hmm.
First couple months of being there, I started realizing a lot of red flags. And for those who sit here and say, "Oh, red flags, you got to move on," sometimes, and like I mentioned earlier, in the beginning, there's always going to be red flags, and red flags could turn into green flags if you know how to finesse it and do it, do it the proper way. But if you don't see that red flag going into green, then you move on, because everybody you meet is red flags in the beginning. Everyone. That's my opinion. But I feel like everyone has red flags in the beginning. Like I mentioned before, there's when you once meet somebody, it's always honeymoon phases. You always are gonna have butterflies in your stomach. You're always gonna be happy. But once you see their true colors, you're gonna be like, red flags. And it's everyone. You might have red flags you don't know, or you might feel like you don't have it, but other people see it, right? So at the end of the day, I lived with her. I Everything was peaches and cream, and everything nice. She goes around and she has a lot of male friends, which, where I come from, that's disrespectful. I'm gonna tell you why it's disrespectful. If you have male friends, it's cool. If you have female, if your man got female friends, it's cool. But when I say it's disrespectful, she was too friendly. When I say she's too friendly, hey, D.
Go ahead. You here?
If your girl start pinching her man friend,
I
and
heard
doing
this
flirty
story
stuff,
before. So if it
Just
doesn't look
answer
like
my
I'm
question.
engaged,
Is this
okay, then you got
flirty?
picture. That's a good
If you're too
question.
touchy,
Nah,
well,
I don't think that's.
but in women perspective, if I go ahead and do it, it's bad because women don't want no man to be friendly with another
listen,
girl.
women don't even want you looking at another chick.
Exactly.
So,
But they want to have male friends, which is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to come at. Which is, if you ask me, it's a bunch of bullshit because male, a lot of male, a lot of men,
hmm.
they look at women as objects, and they look at women that, okay, I want to fuck them. Doesn't matter if you're friends or not. If you call your friend right now for 10 years and ask them to fuck, they're gonna want to fuck. Anyways, that's another topic. But we used to hang out with him, and he was single at the point where we used to hang out. Finally, he got a girl, and we go to him and his girl house. We go to him and his girl house just to have a good night. Started drinking, you know, for my hookah smokers, sorry, hookah smokers. We started smoking hookah. We was having a good time.
Baya.
My thing is, I felt too comfortable. I got a little too twisted.
Got it twisted, oh.
Started passing out on the couch.
Sheesh.
I passed out on the couch. I opened my eyes. I seen her talking to another dude through her friend's phone. But at this point, it's like I'm like passed out. So I pass back out. I wake up. She's in my face. Wake up, babe. Wake up, babe. You really fell asleep? And I see her friend staring at her, inappropriately.
No, you got the 12, right?
Her, her body looking at her booty and everything else. So I'm passing out, and when I wake up again, she goes in the bathroom with the dude and close the door.
Whoa. Hey, yo.
Now I
What
don't
the
care what
fuck?
friend you have. And I'm gonna sit here and say I was raised to understand that being alone with a person with a opposite sex, especially that person is not your significant other, is disrespectful, especially in the bathroom. So she sat here and went in the bathroom with the guy, closed the door. I got up because at this point I'm like, okay, I need to get up. I try to get in the bathroom. I hear whisperings. I hear, oh, I don't know why I do this to him. He's such a nice guy. This is what came out of her mouth. They're whispering. I was like, do, what's going on in here? So I literally forced myself in the door, kicked that door open, boom. And they're both staring at each other. She's behind the door, the bathroom door. He's over here by the sink, and they're just looking at me, and I'm looking at her like through the crack of the door, like, what are you doing? She's looking at me through the crack of the door. Oh, I was throwing up. You wasn't crouched in the toilet? So even though you was throwing up, you couldn't grab your man? Why this guy gotta follow you? I literally see them hold hands to go in the bathroom. Tell me that ain't disrespectful.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Is that petty or what?
Oh no, that's I don't even know what that's petty. That's another thing. That's
That's
not
another
that's classified as something else.
But it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And for those who think, oh, stop being insecure, stop being this, no. When I'm with somebody and I give you my all, I'm gonna show you my 100% respect. And all I ask is for the same. So I find that disrespectful because if my girl see me with another woman inside the bathroom, it would have been a problem. Because that's how y'all girls think. Most of y'all, not all ladies, respect to all y'all women out there, but most women feels that I can do whatever I want. There's no ring in my finger. How would you get that ring in your finger if you're acting rational and you're not respecting your man? You will never get that ring, sweetheart. So I'm mad at this point. I grabbed her. I'm like, I'm cursing her. I'm cursing because I'm upset. I'm heated. I'm confused. I'm hurt. I'm like, why are you in the bathroom with another man? Let's get the hell out of here and let's go on a call. I looked at him, and as a gentleman I am, bro, how dare you disrespect me, bro? I thought you had love for me, but I'm done with you, bro. Took her, we went outside. Started making a scene outside his house. Started saying, oh, it was nothing. I was throwing up, but you wasn't crouching on the floor. It doesn't matter if you throwing up. Why you grabbing hands and going in the bathroom with this guy? Supposedly he's your best friend. I don't care how long you knew him. At the end of the day, you have to show your man respect. Because you don't be, especially in the bathroom, you don't go alone with an opposite sex in somewhere where you get naked in. The bathroom, you get naked. You drop your pants to use the bathroom. You drop your
You're
clothes to
You're
just take a
right.
shower.
I get naked everywhere, but that's neither here or there.
But at the same time, that's very disrespectful, and I hope everyone admits that's disrespectful. But anyways, I'm outside. This guy comes outside, and when I say, listen, and I'm not trying to get too graphic. When I say he comes outside, he has a strap on his waist, and I see it. And he's trying to get big and loud. What make you think I'm gonna do that? My girl's in the other room. And that's my sister. And I said, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I find it very disrespectful that my woman goes in another room, a bathroom at this point, and lock the door when her man is in the other room.
Yeah.
That's very disrespectful because I wouldn't do it to you.
Facts.
It's not about insecurity. It's not about, she could do whatever she wants. There's no ring of it. She's my woman. If you're my woman and I'm your man and I'm giving you my 100% in this, I respect the same. Because how else would you get a ring in your finger if you're not giving me your 100%? I will not propose to you if you're giving me 20 and I'm giving you 100. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just a matter of respect because I wouldn't do that. So we outside, guys getting loud. I'm getting loud. Like, how, we going back and forth. How would you disrespect me like that? She's over here, like, crying behind me with her daughter. Mind you, her daughter was there. This guy literally reached the strap.
Another extended version of the story.
Yeah, he reached the strap, kind of waved it at me, kind of pointed at me.
He pointed at him.
And at this point, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, am I really going to die for love right now? Am I really going to die for a woman who just disrespected me? Like, everything just coming to my mind. Like, this girl has more than red flags. Why am I here? You know what I'm saying? So I told him, the man that I am, why do you need to wave that for? We're just talking. Put that down and let's handle this like men. He chucks it to the ground, put his hands up, put my hands up.
Another extended version.
We're ready. But then he grabs me, because he's like, I don't want to fight. Then he grabs me to hold my hand down so I don't sneak him. But I'm a man. We want to talk, we could talk. But we go in the corner. He starts telling me, "Oh, she's cheated on you, bro. She's playing you. You need to get out."
Another extended part of this story. You know what I mean? Exclusive that y'all niggas is here. Wow, continue, man.
It's deep. So I'm like, all right, thank you, brother. And I was like, yo, I didn't appreciate you pulled a gun. Never apologize. I left. I grabbed her. I'm mad.
Punto.
I go in the car. She goes in the car.
Coño.
Her daughter's in the backseat. Her daughter's at this point is falling asleep. We're driving home. And at this time, I'm heated. And everybody that's upset would say some things and would explain and would express how they feel. At this point, I'm heated and I'm expressing, how dare you do this to me? You acting like a this, you acting
Punto.
like a that.
Coño.
You know what I mean? And
That.
I've been nothing but nice to you. I've been nothing but good to you.
Bitch.
I came all the way from another state for you.
Motherfucker.
And not just for her. I came to that state just to try something new.
Biatch. Ad-libs on the
But
million.
it's not just for her. So don't sit here and say, this guy's a simp. No. I wanted to try something new. Okay? But I did have the intention to try things with her if I do move in that state. But long story short, we just move in together, we did dated like 5-7 times before we did all that. She came over here, I came over there, whatever. Anyways, so at this point, I'm heated. She throws something at me while I'm driving, hits me, she scratches me.
While motherfuckers driving, you not hear that she's now putting herself in danger
And her daughter in danger.
him in danger, and then the next kin to the throne in danger.
Her daughter in danger. So I pull up to the shoulder. We're literally 5 minutes GPS
From the
house.
casa.
She comes out the car.
I just had to translate for the people that
That's
speak
cool.
Spanish, because I speak it in Spanish.
It's cool.
Gracias.
But basically, she grabs her daughter. She started walking in the shoulder back home. I'm literally doing 2 miles an hour. And I'm side by side with her with my window down. Can you get in the car? Let's talk home. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to leave her stranded with her daughter. Even though she hurt me. She the one who did this. I will not leave her with her daughter. That's not the person I am. She didn't want to get in the car. She jumps over the guardrail. And, there's like grass and a steep hill. She sits down over the guardrail. I came out the car because I'm yelling at her through the window like, come back. And I see her get on the phone. So I get off the car, go over the guardrail, and to find out she's talking to her baby dad.
Who that is, my baby daddy?
Her baby dad telling her to pick her up. But at this point, I'm upset. I'm like, why are you calling your baby dad? I thought you guys don't have anything. Yeah. Y'all have a daughter in the middle, but at the same time, out of everyone, why do you call your baby dad? You get what I'm saying? That's another disrespect. Because I'm asking you to come home with me, your man. Your baby dad is just the father of your daughter. He doesn't have to know about our issues if your daughter's not in danger, because your daughter's not really in danger. You're the one who's making a scene here.
She put her daughter in danger by
Yeah.
scratching the nigga and punching the nigga while he is driving on a highway. And if you know people from Florida, I think the minimum of the highway is
I
probably
didn't
what?
say the state.
Huh?
I didn't say the state.
Nigga, who gives a fuck? This motherfucker lived in Miami, Florida, with the Zoe Pounds and the Yo Quiero Taco Bells everywhere. All right? The fuck? As long as I don't put the person name out there, nigga, yeah, he was out there in
So-
Miami, 305. Let the tongue slide. He was down there. So if you in Florida, you know that the highways at the minimum is 55.
Yeah.
So, nigga, if you driving 55 plus and if someone hits you, that is putting everyone in danger.
No,
the people
absolutely.
in the car and the people that could be on the highway too. So, he didn't put her daughter in danger.
She did.
Continue.
So she's calling him, put him on speaker. He's over here cursing me. I'm a man. I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me. So I'm like, where you at? I'm coming through right now.
Say
And-
less.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna be here with her. You ain't gonna do nothing. At this time, we're heated. You know, I'm more of a gentleman than that, but I'm not gonna let a man try to put me down and try to act all hard.
Pussy ass nigga, I'll fuck you up. Motherfucker.
But he's like, oh, I got her location. I'm coming. All right, bet. 15 minutes passed by. This guy still didn't come.
How far did he live from that
Like
location?
10 minutes.
Sheesh. Continue.
So I'm like, I called because prior to that, which is another story, he did hit me up on Facebook on some tough stuff. So I had him on Facebook. So I called him personally. I said, where are you? Oh, I'm on my way. He's cursing me out, whatever. I'm like, I'm here. She didn't want to get back in the car. 10 minutes passed by more. Not more. Yeah, you know what I mean.
10 minutes.
Yeah. So I call her mom at this point. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I call Karen.
Old bitch, pick up.
I said, Karen, your daughter did something to me where I'm very hurt. I'm very mad. I'm angry. But she doesn't want to get in the car. We're literally 5 minutes from here. Oh, my God. Give me your location. I'm coming. Okay. I don't know at what time she went to go get the girl my time's sister, because the mother came with her older sister, but her older sister lived like 15 minutes away. So I don't know how that happened because she came less than like 10 minutes. I don't know. They met each other. I don't know. Something happened. Anyway, she pulls up. I'm thinking it's the baby father. She pulls up right. I'm in the shoulder in the middle of the highway. She pulls up right behind me. At this point, I'm mad. I'm approaching the car ready because I'm thinking I'm thinking it's the baby father because they got similar cars. It's red. So it was her sister that came out. Oh. She was like, oh, where's M? She's down the hill over the guardrail. Mom comes out. Karen comes out of the passenger. Where's my daughter? She's right there. Oh, my God. Come here. Come on, let's get out of here. Her mom turned at me and changed her old attitude to me. I don't want who called her to help me with her daughter. She looks at me, get the fuck out of my house. I don't want you here. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'll take my daughter's side any other day.
I'm like, bitch, you didn't even get two sides of the story. You just, matter of fact, fuck you, fuck the car you came in, fuck the airplane, fuck the tires that got you here, fuck the transmission that's fucked up, fuck the brakes, fuck the bitch that drove, fuck all of y'all. That's petty.
That's petty.
But
other than that, I'm upset. I'm like, why are you coming against me? I called you for help.
I called you, bitch. I could have
So
left
anyways.
your daughter there if I was really bad. I would have left
So-
her, and then you would have, yeah, and then went home in the pack. You like, where's Yo Quiero Taco Bell?
So-
I'm like, Yo Quiero Taco Bell's on the and skirt, and drove back to Jersey. But
So,
you ain't do
and-
that because you not
Man,
petty.
just stop the remarks. Anyways,
Nigga, nah, nigga. I'm the humor. I'm the humor
Nah, you
of this
cool.
shit, nigga. But
so
go ahead.
anyways, M goes in the car with her mom and her sister and her daughter. I get in my car. I beat them there for some reason. It was literally 5 minutes. I don't know what exit they took, but I beat them there. And at the time of me driving over there, baby father still hitting me up on Facebook. Where you at? Where you at? I'm like, you know where I live. Your mother-in-law's house. You know where I live. I'm living with your daughter. You know where she lives. So I'm here. What's up?
¿Qué pasó?
And at this point, we're arguing. The car pulls up. I think it's him again, but no, it was them. It was
He's seeing
it
red.
was Karen. It was M and her sister and her
Rojo.
daughter. I thought it was baby dad.
Again.
So they come out, and I'm trying to get inside with them. Karen, which is the mother, looks at me. No, I don't want you in this fucking house. Get the fuck out of my house. I got my shit there. Let me at least pack. Oh, just pack. She takes M to her room. I go and I start packing. Bro, literally less than 5 minutes. We get a knock at the door. Toot, toot, toot. Karen opens the door. It was the police. And Karen's like, who called the police? She looks at me. Did you call the police? Why would I call the police? She looks at M. Did you call the police? No, I didn't call the police. Well, the police is here. The police already knew my name. They say, RJ, can you come outside, sir?
Yo no sé.
Sure. I go outside. They took M outside. I don't know what they talk about M. I mean, to M. But as I had scratches on my neck for what M did to me while I was driving,
Over 50 miles per hour.
they're like, what happened to your neck? At this point, we're drunk. At this point, we're heated. At this point, I'm upset. I'm all types of emotions. Because at the end of the day, I am a man. I am a human. For those that said men don't have emotions, that's a lie. They just keep it in them and bottle it up. I am a human. So at this point, I'm confused. I'm upset. I'm exhausted. Every word that you can think of. Depressed. Everything. So they pull me to the side. They say, what happened to your neck? I'm like, oh, well, she put hands on. Listen, at this point, I'm not thinking.
Curtis!
She put hands on me. I'm not trying to be a snitch.
That's all right. You did, though.
I'm not.
It happens.
I'm not. It's just, I'm upset.
Yes.
Oh, did she do this to you? Yeah. They're like, oh, we're going to lock her up.
This is an exclusive. Go ahead.
I said, why? I'm not trying to press charges. At the end of the day, even though what she did to me, I'm not going to be petty, which is the topic, and have her get locked up because she does have a daughter. Oh, it doesn't matter. There's proof on your neck. We need to take her in.
Wait, hold on. I got to let you know. Once the police come, someone has to leave the police. That's why they asked, we're going to have to lock it up. Because they just like, nigga, we came here for something. We're going to take something with us. So that's why. Usually they put you in that type
Well,
spot.
I said no. And then he's like, well, my sergeant's going to come. You better change his story. I said, okay. Sergeant comes. What happened to your neck? Oh, I was shaving. I don't know. I just cut myself. Oh, she didn't do this? No. All right, cool. Let me talk to her. I don't know what was their story about. But at this point, I'm still trying to figure out who called the police. So at this point, it went from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. because we still had to wait for the sergeant. And the sergeant took like man long to come
He
in.
was busting a nut, prostitutes,
So when I look,
cocaine.
because at this point, I'm just looking and, I'm looking at the police. I'm looking, there's like 6 police there in front of the house. And I look and I see the baby dad's car like 5 houses down. I look at the police and I said, I know who called you. He said, who? And I looked over and I was like, the bitch ass baby dad. He said, yeah. He said, but that's him? I said, yeah. He said, let me approach him and talk to him. He approached him and talked to him. He come back. He said, oh, he was just afraid that you was going to harm his daughter. And I told the officer, his daughter's better off with me because she was in the back seat, sleeping while I was just trying to go home. And it was her that hit me, that did this, that tried to cause a crash, that did this, that did that. But at the same time, it was whatever. I'm not trying to get her locked up or anything like that. So when the sergeant came there, it was like, oh, where did this happen? I said, in the highway. Oh, this is not our jurisdiction. You got to wait for the state police. Bro, from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., I waited to 9 a.m. for the state police to come in. At this point, they told me to pack my stuff and leave. The cop told me, this is a red flag, brother. She called a baby dad. The baby dad is here. You better go on and go back to your state.
Adios, muchacho.
I said, okay, thank you. Started grabbing my stuff. I had a trailer with me. Started stuffing everything in the trailer. At this point, I started leaving like at 10 o'clock in the morning. From 3 a.m. to 10 o'clock in the morning, no sleep. Waiting for the police, after police investigating, whatever the case might be. The baby dad finally comes towards us to get his daughter, and then he bounces. He looks at me. I look at him. We lock eyes. He bounces.
So fuck your bitch ass up, you a pussy.
So he leaves. At this point, I still didn't talk to her after the incident. When the cops come, I didn't talk to M. M was separated. The cops didn't want us together. So as I'm packing my stuff, M is trying to text me and saying, "Oh, I got proof too that I want to show later on." But she texts me saying, "Oh, it wasn't like that." She's still trying to, basically justify her case and justify the fact what she did was wrong and make an excuse about it. And she said it wasn't like that, that I'm taking everything out of proportion. It's not about that. I expect a lot of respect if I'm going to give it to you, because I'm not a cheater. I'm loyal and I'm faithful, and I give my all to one person, whenever that person, whoever that person is. And if I feel like you are, in the beginning I did, but now it's just like I'm confused. So, long story short, I grab my stuff, I leave, started driving. She calls me. Well, before I left, the cops left before me. They said, "Oh, you got it from here." And she literally just came out the room and started hugging me and crying. "I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go." I said, "Look at all this bullshit you did to me." So at this point, I start driving. She's texting me. She's calling. She's like, "I love you. I want you. I did wrong." She's finally admitted her wrong. As a good person I am and a big believer in love, at this point I was 5 hours away.
Thank you.
Because, mind you, my state is 20 hours from where she was. I'm driving back to my state where my family live, and I'm like 4 hours away. She calls me. She's begging me. I'm sorry, that will never happen again. At this time, I still like the bond that we had and the bond that we created, so I ignored the red flags.
The culo was amazing.
No,
The
it's not
sex.
about that.
Oh, he's lying. He's lying. It's the sex.
It's not about that. I mean,
See, the sex must have been amazing if you're thinking it was the sex.
I mean,
The sex had to like fucking
No,
that
I
cootie
mean-
cat.
it was just the chemistry we had and the bond that we created that made me was like, you know what? Because I'm sitting here and she's calling me. I was like, how do I know you won't do this again? How would I know that you would leave this attachment with your baby father? Because at the end of the day, I knew you had a baby father situation. And I told you when I moved there, put that nigga on check. Because I don't want no baby daddy issues. You understand what I'm saying? And since I got there, the man was obsessed. The man was calling her nonstop, calling her at 3 o'clock in the morning block. And I had to pick up a couple times. And it was just too much. You get what I'm saying? I didn't expect that. But I did want it to be with her because the bond that we created. So at this point, I'm 5 hours away. And she's like, "Let me prove to you that I really want this." I said, "How?" She's like, "I'll drive to you." I said, "Cool. I'm going to stay right here." I drove 1 hour back so she don't drive too much. I said, "You know what? Meet me in this town. I'm going to get a hotel because I am tired. We didn't sleep. And meet me here if you really want me." She was like, "Okay." She literally drove 3 hours for me, showing that she really wanted this and she's sorry. Okay? Yeah, I took her back. Yeah, her mom wasn't happy, but we sat down and, spoke about it. But at this point, that's still here. There's still a whole, holds a portion of my heart where I think back like, am I doing the right thing? But she did change her ways. She did change her attitudes and most stuff, but some stuff no, because she still had an attachment to her baby father. She still calls him. She still do this. Listen, if you're gonna call about your daughter, that's cool. But if you're gonna sit here and talk to him every day for an hour during work hours, your work hours,
God damn.
what are you talking about?
Exclusive again.
You have one daughter. What is there to
Extended
talk
story.
about for an hour? Every day?
Every day.
So yeah, at the same time, there was other stuff that she did to me, but this is the most deep stuff that affected me because I almost died. I almost died.
When?
When the guy pointed.
Oh, he put out the strap. Okay.
I almost died.
Okay.
What if he would have?
Nah,
we
I
was
feel
all
you.
drunk.
Yes, you're right. He could have tripped.
He
He could have
coulda
fucked up
just-
by accident. Yes, a lot.
I
Okay.
could have. I could have, but I could have died for love. You get what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
Long story short, a
Yeah.
lot of stuff happened between us, and she moved on quick after I broke because I said I couldn't take it no more. I left. She moved on less than a week, and at the end of the day, I wish her nothing but the best. I wish her family nothing but the best. But
Oh, this nigga's hilarious.
was it petty on her part?
Like I said, I think for what I was saying, you want the rest of this, cuz? Yeah, but I don't want to say petty. That's like it could be petty, but nigga, it's disrespectful. But it depends on everybody's mindset. You feel me, on what they think. You want some of that shit too? Yeah, whatever.
All right,
Just hold
but
it down here. I don't
my
want people to
question
see what
is-
we sipping. Down here, down here. Yeah.
My question is, and I'm gonna talk to everybody in the room.
Well, this nigga don't got a mic, but
Is
your
that
black ass
disrespectful?
could come over here. Oh yeah, no, for sure. But that's what I was about to say. It depends on people's thing of disrespect. Like everybody might be. I said, don't put. Use a nigga. See that disrespect.
We gotta edit that out.
Nah,
No
that's
sponsorship.
cool. No sponsorship. It'll be taken out. But see, that's right there.
That's petty.
That's stupidity. And
That's
it could
stupidity.
be, it could go under the line of ignorant, dumb stupidity. Cause I said, yo, put it down here because we ain't trying to show what people are drinking.
Listen,
Here, I'm like, God, that nigga did 3D. Oh, here, motherfucker. I'm like, yeah.
the reason why I wanted to share my story again is because there's good guys out there, which that do believe in love, and every female has this conception where guys just want one thing, and that's not true. Not everybody, at the end of the day, women want one thing too, and we're not gonna get in that topic right now. It's another day for that. But there are good people, good men, good women who do love hard, and ignore red flags, and ignore the fact that even though this person did this to me, I still have a connection. I still have a bond. Yeah, I forgave her and I moved on from it, but it still hurt. And I still gave her plenty of chances. Yes, she didn't do nothing crazier than that ever since, but she did things to me. And this is why I'm sharing my story, to say, hey, if you're going through something like this, it's okay to leave. Yeah, it's going to hurt you because you're used to the bond, you're used to the connection, but you don't need that headache in your life. I could have died. I could have died just for the fact that she disrespected me with another man. I could have died. I could have not be here today.
Not should I be here, RJ? No, go, RJ. But yeah, nah. So like I said, is it petty? It's a lot, man. And like I said, back to what I was saying, like some people might not see, like, if you cough, you put your hand over your mouth. You feel me? Does it really stop the spreading? Nah, nigga. I remember during the pandemic, it is a little petty. Watch this, right? So I was at the mall going to pick up something real quick. So as I'm picking something up, I see one of my boys up there. I ain't seen him in a minute. I was like, yo, what's good, bro? So mind you, he had a mask on because, around that time when you're an employee, you got to do everything for the customers. So he had a mask on. So mind you, I'm probably at least like an arm length away from him.
Yeah.
So he has a whole mask on. I have no mask on. So as we're talking, I'm like, I smell something. So I'm trying to figure out what I smell. I'm in the mall, so this smells from everything. You got the Cinnabon store, you got Calvin Klein with perfume. I'm just trying to indicate, my nose is trying to wrap around, what the fuck do I smell? So I start making decisions in my mind. What the fuck type of Mario ringtone you got on this phone? Nigga, you got that board with Bowser and shit? You got the bosses?
No, it's my iWatch. Go
I
ahead.
know, nigga. I told you to mute that shit, nigga. See, and that could be disrespectful. But
Go ahead.
so now I'm over there, and then I'm like, yo, I smell ass. I smell something that stinks. So I sniff myself. I'm like, nigga, I took a shower less than 2 hours ago. So then I said, let me stop talking and let him talk. So I asked him the stupidest random question. What's the sky? What's the color of the sky? He said, purple. I said, it's your breath. That's what it's your breath, motherfucker. That nigga's breath stunk through the mask. It smelled like ass, toe fungus. It smelled like everything else bad. I was like, damn, I could smell that shit through the mask.
I got a question though. The shit she put me through, it would have been petty if I did it back to her.
Yes, because it's like,
Well,
it's like, what's the point of cheating? Now you're talking about everything, like making a girl put a gun on her.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and two, that wasn't even her controlling. That was his.
Absolutely.
So now, if it's a petty
No,
that
put
you
her in
go
a situation too, where for her to understand that being alone with another person that's not your person from the opposite sex is disrespectful.
Yeah, nah, that is.
When you want your girl to be
but
in
like
a room with another man,
But like I said, it depends on how these people are brought
I'm
up.
asking you.
Me, listen, shit. Let a chick text another guy for nigga. I'm like, that's yours then. That's your girl. You can have her. You can have her.
The fact is, the problem is
shit. Yeah, shit.
the problem is that she wanted to be friends with the guy after he did that to me. Still.
But they still friends though. Y'all did talk to the side. Y'all did hash it out. So in her mind, all right, cool. She got out of hand. I don't know where her mind is, but y'all talked. It'd been okay if y'all fought and then nigga you got shot or some shit.
It doesn't matter.
I feel you, but like I said, it goes back to communication again.
No,
so
I
you
feel
can't just
but
have her
I would
assume.
never be
Yes,
friends
that's
with
you.
a person that do that to me.
That's you. But like I said, yeah, I went to the corner and talked. So now in her mind, oh, they're cool now. They talked what they needed to. You feel me? So I cannot say that's still fucked up, but communication needs to be.
So you know what I think is petty? A woman want you to drop your female friends and she can have guy friends.
Yes, that's petty. That's wild. That's wild.
That is petty.
That's wild.
That's something she did to me. And I don't want to talk too much about her, but I'm just speaking out of experience.
Well, we are. So clearly we heard this story before. We're just the ad-libs in this motherfucker, man. Cause this mama. So this is hilarious. No, that's wild. That's petty. But you know what it is? Your female friends are states away. Her male friends are down
Exactly,
the block.
which why I never understood why she wanted me to drop my female friends that is states away, and her male friends are here close. But if I can't have female friends, you can't have my guy friends.
Hey, cuz
it's just not 50-50. But if I'm gonna give you my 100, I expect 100 in return.
Hey, listen. I love you, but I'm about to tell you, nigga, you are a sucker. That
Explain.
is suck. One, shorty. Granted, it's communication. Listen, sucker is a bad way to put it, but you gotta remember compromising what you gotta do, which it sounded like you didn't. It looked like you cut off a lot. She cut off some things too, but like when you did, were you talking to your baby mama on our phones for hours about your daughter? Nah, you had communication.
No, absolutely not.
So,
but it was like 5 minutes. But
what I'm saying is she still had that pool, so feeling like, oh, well, I can do this. Then you can't have female friends, but she can have male friends, and then chill with them on top of that. Yeah, that's you compromised and you allowed that. So you allowed a lot. The pros and the cons. It was a bad negotiation you had.
It's true.
So that's why I say you were a sucker.
Nah,
but it's not nothing bad to be a sucker.
It's not being a sucker. It's about.
That's just me being an
cool.
asshole.
No, it's cool.
That's
everybody has their own
mindset.
opinion, and everybody in the comments might say I'm a sucker too.
Niggas say I'm an asshole. So
No. Everybody might say I'm a sucker too, but at the end of the day,
Not you is a sucker.
no. At the end of the day,
you're not a sucker now. He changed it. You're not a sucker no more. He changed. You seen the light. Glory to be to God.
At the end of the day, it's not being a sucker. At the end of the day, You understand what I'm saying? Let me and I'm gonna speak to the YouTube world. I'm gonna speak to the RJ, RJ Clang.
He gave y'all 5 different names already.
I did, but but listen, nowadays society, you cannot find nobody real. If you're looking for somebody to settle down with, or you're looking for somebody, to see where it goes, because at the end of the day, every woman in this life, it doesn't matter who you are, you guys want to get married. If you want to find that person, society makes it hard for people because of how everybody is acting. Everybody's just partying, hoeing around, and just want to have fun. Nobody wants to sit here and get to know someone to sit down. You get what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to find somebody after this is the second real relationship I've been in. Yeah, I had dated in between to get to know people, but but they're not the one. This one, it was different. This one showed me qualities where
yes,
it was wifey material qualities.
And
but
he
after
explained it to me. That shit was wild.
Everything I seen, everything and experience, it make me look back like, is she really wifey material?
Pros and cons. He didn't weigh it right.
But I'm already in the situation. I'm in a different state, living with her.
Nah, you right. You do start seeing the people. Yo, bitches say they don't fart in front of niggas. They'll wait until they fart. Listen, I had a lot. Yo, bro, I think I probably my whole life of fucking bitches. I think probably 3 bitches farted around me.
Let me tell you something.
3.
And I'm not trying to be nasty, but if you fart in front of me, bitch, you my homie. Because I'm going to fart right back.
But what I'm saying is, like, females, like, they were like, oh, some females like, no, I don't feel like peeing in another guy's house because that's like, I'm like, shorty, you're a human. You got to go pee. You got to fart. Like, don't hold that shit in. Release that shit. You feel me? If you say, excuse me, you Gucci. But some bitch was like, no, I'll hold that shit in until I leave. And that happens. You feel me? So now when you do live with the person, now you really do see the true person. Because, that person's not going to go home and fart. Bitch, they home. Shit. So, you feel me? So, nah, you know what I mean? I was with my ex, too. We lived together and stuff like that. And seeing the true nature. And like I said, I was cool what I saw. We compromised. We came to communication. So, the relationship wasn't bad on that aspect. It was more of the mental and the health situation, which was bothering me. You feel me? Because...
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I know I'm going back on the same topic.
He's going back. He know what he's doing.
But the whole point of me explaining my situation, I want to ask you guys, is it petty for me leaving after everything she put me through?
No, nigga. The fuck? That was the stupid. That's not even petty, nigga. That's just called... Yeah, it's common
I just grabbed my stuff and left.
That's common sense.
I couldn't do it
Then
anymore.
you went back again.
But I wouldn't have left.
Well, it's just, like I said, it's the bond. It's hard to find a real woman out there.
It don't matter, nigga. You
It's
just
hard
said
to
it,
find
nigga.
real people out there.
You just said you almost lost your life.
Over what?
Over what? And let's say if that happens again, nigga. Not even that situation in the sense of...
I feel you, and it's cool.
Like,
I
live and
learn.
what the fuck I'm saying, nigga. You gonna hold your thought. You gonna hold your motherfucking tongue, nigga. You ask a real nigga a question. The real niggas got some motherfucking answers
fuck what
for
you gotta say, bro.
Yo, cállate la boca, okay?
Que
I
lo
told
que?
you. No. Que lo que
Que la que hay?
You see, I told you.
Puerto Rican blood.
I'm Spanish as a motherfucker. Biden or Trump do not deport me because I'm Spanish, okay? Do not deport me, okay?
This motherfucker.
But like
Go
I
ahead.
said,
Speak your mind.
like I said, but for you to leave, like, oh, that's for your safety. That's for, because you have daughters of yourself that need you in their lives.
Absolutely.
And then, you have a mother and family that they don't want, listen, having to bury a sibling, a parent, or someone that you're close to, that affects people. Now to say, oh, yeah, why did RJ die? Oh, because he stood up for his beliefs. What? For a bitch. What? Nigga, that will destroy anybody in your family.
Absolutely.
So for you to be like, is it petty for me? No, it's common sense for you to leave.
No, it's cool. But this story doesn't end here, because at the end of the day,
You still texting and fucking on her.
I was.
Wow. See, I was just joking, but
No,
God
I-
damn.
I-
See,
I
niggas,
was
like I said,
After like a week of breaking out with her, but she moved on quick, and yeah, we did what we had to do in the hotel room. But I mean, it's
The
just like
sex is amazing, though.
no. Well,
Nigga, listen, I left my ex.
that's another topic. But at the end of the
Listen,
day, I just want to share my story. You going through something, it's okay to leave. You know, it's gonna hurt you. But if you feel like it's not gonna work out, if you feel like there's red flags and green flags, and it goes back to yellow and red, and just leave. It's better. You're better off.
yo, since we talking about a little topic of, so we gonna, since we talking about exes and petty, I'm asking.
Speak your shit, D.
So, I'm not gonna go too much into the story. We're gonna just fast forward to. So now, right? So me and my ex, we break up. We ain't speak for months. I'm not a person. I don't think like the way this nigga broke up with his shorty. Me,
I feel like there's two type of men in this world.
there's a lot of different type of men.
No, but there's like two similar types of men in this world.
Okay, good. Break it down.
There's one man that don't give a fuck, and there's men that give a fuck.
And, all right, which one are you? How about that?
I'm a person who does give a fuck.
And I'm scared to ask this. What is he then?
I don't know his situation.
Okay, then what am I?
You don't give a fuck.
Wow. See, I was scared to ask. I'm a person. So, all right, we're going to remember that he said I'm a person that doesn't give a fuck. Try to remember that. Yeah, but no. So my situation with my ex was, so we broke up, and it wasn't like on some, it's very toxic shit. Like, nigga, this was the best Christian mingle breakup possible, nigga. You know what I mean? It was no fighting, none of that. Like, listen, my father, because my father, I grew up in, I don't want to say super grew up in an abusive household. Like, by the time I was like 3 or 2, my father was already out. But my father was a nigga that would come home and just beat on my mama. I really didn't experience that because I was too young. Yeah. But through the grapevines, hearing the stories and stuff like that. So then yeah, I'll put this nigga's funny shit in there. But so now fast forward when I'm like, it's like a few years ago, and I was like, I was on the phone. It was him, my brother, and I put him on speaker, and he was like, yo, bro, there's a lot of things I regret. He said, hitting your mama and stuff like that. And he said, yo, sons, if you ever get to a point that you cannot control your anger, please walk away. Because you could get locked up and your whole shit get fucked up. And it's not going to be worth it. So just avoid the situations. Walk away. I don't care how it looks.
It's crazy.
Some bitches, I tell the bitch, like, yo, I'll walk away. Oh, you's a bitch. Why don't you just sit there? Like, no. If two people are acting irrational,
you need a break.
Something irrational is going to happen. So
exactly.
So now, fast forward back to the story, like, our shit was not toxic that we put hands on each other, shit like that.
I didn't put hands on nobody.
Whoa, relax. You're looking real guilty right now.
Nah, you throwing the Rex. Hold on.
No. I didn't. We heard the story. We heard the story that she put hands on you.
It was toxic, like,
no, your story. Yes, that was toxic, nigga. Listen, nigga pulled a gun out on me. What the fuck? All that male friendship, all that is not saying it's toxic. It's different. Your relationship's different from mine. You feel me? So for people that want to sum things up very quickly, it's toxic.
Yeah.
But nigga, that's just y'all relationship. That's what y'all had. So everybody should, if you listen to it, it's gonna be toxic to someone. So, but now, back to what I was saying. So now this is we asked that question earlier, like, yo, bro, cause if someone, this nigga got the Eddie Murphy fucking delirious
the pants. This motherfucker got the delirious pants.
He got the delirious pants on leather in the summertime.
Show yourself on the camera.
You want to show your pants, nigga? Look at this nigga. This nigga ripped his pants.
Bro, it's like 100 degrees outside, bro.
What the fuck?
What's going on?
Yeah, man. If a nigga comfortable, fuck it. So, is it petty if because he asked that question to me and I answered it, and I want to ask you: is it petty? Let's say you break up with someone, right, and then the person like cuts off the Netflix account that you guys were linked to. Is it petty?
Is it petty?
Thank you.
Well, we can't hear you.
No, I can hear. I'll pick up the audio. Here's the camera.
Yeah.
I'm a little petty.
Oh, if you want to talk on the mic, you gonna talk on the mic.
Petty, so I definitely cancel that shit if I had ownership of it.
Yeah.
So he said he
So
said
so obviously you just said it's petty.
it's petty, and he
Okay.
said you do petty shit.
But how is it petty if basically you guys have nothing to do with each other anymore? So how is it petty? Listen, if I'm paying for it,
Hold on, let him think. Let him think.
If you're
get back on the mic. I can't hear him.
it depends.
Oh yeah.
Get back on the mic.
It depends who's paying for it.
Side, right here we go.
Who's paying for it?
Okay. Well, and I'm saying if I'm paying for it and she's on my account
And she
and
changed
she want
the
nothing to
password?
do with me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kick her off. What are you using
Yeah,
my
of
account
course. That's
for?
what I'm saying. Yeah.
But how is that petty?
It's not really petty. It's reasonable, but I mean,
So you mean to tell me? Look, hey, I got a question. So you mean to tell me if you think this is petty by me kicking her out of my Netflix account, we no longer have anything together.
Yeah.
So 5 years from now, she's still gonna have my Netflix account,
Yo,
Fuck
listen,
outta here.
How about this? Listen.
and I don't have it talked to you in 5 years, but you still on my Netflix account?
I think it's more so like. I think my whole thing is I was thinking like, say you kick her like. I don't know, because there's different ways to break up. Like, your shit was obviously, like, pretty, like, heavy. But if it's, like, for me, it's more so, like, if it's, like, an easy, like, an agreement or some shit like that, or, like, maybe you guys still live together or some shit like that for a little bit.
I mean, if you guys are splitting the bill, I get it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's reasonable. It's reasonable.
I get it.
So, like I said, I gave my answer, and I'm gonna give it again because I was early in the shit. I don't think if like me, like I have like different like TV accounts. I was like, yo, bro, I don't really care. If you're running up a bill, that's when I gotta cut you off. But if it's nothing that's like, oh yeah, if Netflix give me 12 TVs and shit like that, and I'm the only one using it, there's 11 more, I'm not gonna cut you off.
So y'all broke up 10 years ago, and she still have your
I
Netflix account.
just told you, motherfucker, I'm not gonna take you off the shit. Like
For
for
10
the
years.
fuck what? Now if I change the password or something like the password like
That's
every
kicking her off.
No, like every 6 months the password gets deleted, and now if you hit me up like, yo, can I still use the account?
No.
I possibly will still give it.
What?
I probably might be like, yo,
Now you a sucker.
I don't care. I don't care.
Now you a sucker.
Because it's not that serious to me. But now,
is serious.
now if someone says, yo, bro, can you buy me this?
And let me tell you
that
why it's
is
serious.
pretty much saying that
Let
can
me tell you
buy
why
this,
it's
but
serious. She ain't giving you no pussy.
So I don't give a fuck.
Why are you helping her out?
Some shit I
Her new man is watching Netflix on your account.
No, I feel you, but that's what I'm saying. Certain things that
You
could
feel
be.
me?
I feel you. I'm not saying that's not to me. I don't want to say that's a sucker because I was like, yo, I don't give a fuck. That's not something serious. But yes, now let's say. But yes, hey, if I'm paying for it, fuck it. But you know, this is why I can say it goes back and coincides to the other thing. Now let's say I'm using her Amazon and she uses my Netflix. If I didn't take it off, she didn't take it off.
No, that's cool.
What's the point?
No, that's cool.
We're both investing
That's
into
cool.
something. We're both doing it. But
No, it's cool. If you have something of hers and she has something
Yeah.
of yours and she didn't kick you out,
Yeah.
you better use that
But
Amazon Prime.
There we go.
Shit.
But now if the
$15 an hour.
Yeah.
I mean $15 a
yeah,
month.
this nigga talk about fucking working at a real job. $15 an hour.
$15 a month. That's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
But no, so that's what I'm saying. I don't mind like doing that shit we're both using. Now if we come to the agreement, like, all right, both need to cut this off, whatever. All right, cool, peace out. I'm cool with that shit. But if she's like, oh yeah, can you, like how you said it, oh yeah, we don't live together, can you pay this fucking fuck out of here?
I mean,
everything all depends on the communication,
But I
what's
don't-
agreed upon.
but I don't think it's petty. That's
I
my
feel
whole.
you.
That's my whole. This is the conversation we're having, and this is the topic we're having. And I don't think it's petty if I kick her out of my Netflix because I'm not gonna have you and your new man
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
watch
I'm
my
like,
Netflix account.
Watching Netflix and then fucking
And-
while you're fucking paying for
Exactly,
that shit.
Netflix and chilling on my account. You got me fucked up.
But how about this? She could have been Netflix and chilling while y'all was going out. with other niggas. You didn't know.
Negative. I
So-
didn't know.
No, what I'm saying is, it don't matter. What I'm saying is, listen, I get it. Yeah, shout out to that. But but hey, bro, that's just So back to my story, right? So now, right? So her and I, we stopped talking. You feel me? And it's not. And Shorty was like, "Oh yeah, no, we can still be friends and talk." I'm like, "All right, cool," but she was like, "We can't just talk every day like we used to." I was like, "Ah, that's fine." See how we communicated. We used to
I
talk
like
every
that.
day.
I like
She was like,
communication.
"Nah, we can't talk every day." I was like, "All right, cool." So whenever you feel like talking, that's fine.
Nigga over there.
So
Cradling the
so
fucking
now her and I was like,
bottle
"Yo,
of rum.
yeah, he out there."
What the fuck is wrong with you,
I
dude?
don't know,
Are you
bro.
alright?
Nah.
With your leather pants on, having
Nigga, I
ass.
got some leather
What
pants.
the fuck is wrong with you?
Pants super tight, can't button everything all the way, nigga.
What is wrong with you, bro?
This-
You alright?
This nigga can't breathe.
Bro, you can't breathe in this.
Nigga, what's that shit called when you lose circulation and shit to your brain? That's what the fuck's happening.
What the hell's going on?
But hey,
You
man.
look like one of the guys from the Temptations.
Oh shit. He said, just my imagination. Hey, cállate la boca.
But I
Be
feel
the
you.
ad-lib, nigga. Be the ad-lib
But
for
I
the rest
feel
of the
you.
story. I didn't finish the story to feel
Go
me,
ahead,
nigga.
go ahead. No, I'm listening. But
Yo,
go
¿qué
ahead,
lo que
finish.
hay, okay?
Que la
Cállate
que
la
hay.
boca. Yeah, see, I'm
Respect
yo
the
quiero.
word. Que la que hay.
Nigga, yo quiero Taco Bell. Okay,
This
respect
guy.
that. So now, right? So boom.
So you're the Chihuahua now from Taco Bell.
Ooh, Chihuahua
Okay.
Wale. So now, right? So she was like, "Yeah, we could be friends and stuff like that," which is cool. I'll hit her up like, "Yo, did you watch this on wrestling or whatever?" So then, boom, probably like a week after that, I was like, "Yo, there's this movie, Afion Crockett's movie coming out." I said, "Yo, we should go see it." She's like, "All right, cool." So I sent her the preview and the trailer. And I was like, "It was coming out this day. We should go see it." She's like, "All right, cool, no problem." So now when it starts getting closer to the day, I go on my TV, about to go watch some Netflix. That says you signed out. I'm like, ugh. So then I go on something else. I try to go order something on Amazon. Oh, you signed out. So I hit her up. Yo, what's good? What's bracking, man? Like, she hit me with the text. You thought you was gonna stay on there? I'm like, I was on.
Exactly.
We've been broken up for about a month or two. So
She
now,
probably forgot you was on.
no, you can't forget that a nigga's on there because I get shit shipped to my house. You know what I mean? You cannot forget a nigga's on any of your accounts if shit is getting sent to a location.
Yeah.
So don't give that excuse, sir. So I'm looking like, okay,
How long we got?
nigga, you could just talk. Nigga, we could talk for 17 years, nigga.
Nah, I'm saying we're not gonna have a 3-hour video.
No,
Ain't nobody
nigga,
gonna sit down.
I don't think it's
We're
3
not
hours.
we're not entertaining like that.
No, this is hilarious,
a
nigga.
Tom Brady,
This is
roast.
nah. This is hilarious, nigga. So, and you spoke for like 18 hours about nigga story.
Bro,
was
we-
18 hours long. He did not know how to cut the story. You both of y'all niggas don't know how to cut stories
No,
into
I'm
15
telling my
minutes.
story from. Listen, I got more stories, but that specific story, I want everybody to know. Like, I know I'm not wrong for leaving. Am I wrong for leaving?
I would well that no. His story was there was a one piece of grass on the floor that I seen. Then I walked the left foot, then the right foot, then the right foot, then the left foot. I was like, nigga, there's too many details in this motherfucker. You feel me?
But at the end of the day,
So
you have to express stories and
Nah,
story.
I've-
I need everybody to know everything from the beginning to the end. Because at the end of the day, there's people out there who's going through worse situations than me.
hey, asshole.
There's guys out there that actually been shot for a woman.
That is true. Actually, you saw that video with the dude. He went to go pick up the kids. He had custody, and like they fucking this nigga, her new husband, like pulled out the fucking like 12 gauge.
Nah, I never seen that one.
Just like shot the nigga twice.
Nah,
what I'm saying.
he watches.
Look at. I don't want to bring this up. I don't know if you're gonna edit this out, but look at the O.J. Simpson situation.
Okay, this nigga talking about OJ. I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about OJ for, but go ahead.
Somebody.
See, I'm not even gonna edit this nigga. We gonna just AI this motherfucker out of here. Nigga
This
talking
is
about
raw.
it. This nigga
This
dead
is
as
raw.
fuck. He was found innocent, and he talking about he killed someone. How, Sway? So back to my story that I let all you monkey ratchet
All right,
ass
so you don't think he was petty?
puntos. What the fuck are you talking
We're
about?
talking about pettiness.
I'm not even done with my story.
Go ahead.
God damn, I'm about to mute
Am I
both
wrong,
of you.
chat? Am I wrong?
I'm about to mute both of you.
RJ Squad?
Nigga. I'm about to mute this nigga. RJ Squad, these nuts, nigga. So,
Fuck you.
hey.
Just finish your
be
story.
Be nice.
Finish your story.
So, my short story. Drunk text. This nigga purposely got drunk just to text this bitch. Bitch, you been wanting to text the hoe, motherfucker. Nigga, so.
Bro, you're not in the podcast. Can we speak?
He's in the pot. He's in there. He can be
Just
picked up. Nigga, he's atmosphere. Atmosphere is always important.
Oh, shit.
So, he's the wind. So like I said, so boom. Like, so that answers your question. Is that petty? I'm like, yo, shit, that's kind of whack. So boom. So she blocks me and all that shit. I'm like, all right, which is fine. You feel me? Now, fast forward, right? She hits me up in like January, yeah. So it's been like a month or so. She hits me up, she calls me. So we talking on the phone, and then as we speaking, and she's like, yo, we just talking and shit. So then I was like, this is where I see pettiness. And her mindset was always, I'm my grandma's favorite. I'm like, what? Favorite. Did I say a different word? You heard me say favorite,
I
right?
heard favorite.
Yeah. So that was her
Favorito.
So that was her, like, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm my grandma's favorite. I used to think that's weird because I never cared about being someone's favorite. As long as I'm on the list, I'm happy. You know, but that was her mindset. So I was like, all right, that's fine. You know, I understand you love your grandma. So now fast forward, right? Her grandma,
I don't know what happened just then.
so we broke up in like November. Her grandma was still texting me. So until I said what I said, I was like January. So grandma would text me motivational things like God loves you, Bible scriptures, you know, a whole bunch of inspirational shit, like probably 2-3 times out the week.
Yeah.
And I love that shit. I wake up to like some inspirational shit. So that's a great way to start your day. You feel me? So now, fast forward. So now this comes. So we talking and shit like that. And then I tell Shorty, I'm like, yo, man, shout out to your grandma still send me those motivational things and stuff like that. She said, what? My grandma still hits you up? I'm like, yeah. Why shouldn't she hit me up? Grandma. You know what I mean? Like, we broke up, but
That's your grandma too.
Yeah, like, yeah, facts. Like, that's my Nana. Her phone number is stayed under Nana.
Well, you guys got children together?
No children together. Like, don't you see you would have seen some diapers over here or something
No,
like that?
I'm just saying you shouldn't be like friends with her family.
See, that's petty. That's petty.
It's over.
See,
not unless there's children involved.
That's another one. If you stop talking to a shorty, or y'all break up, I don't want to say stop talking because everybody can still be in cahoots. If you
guys are great friends, then yeah, that's cool.
me and Shorty was great friends, and then I had a great relationship with her grandma. So, should a person, I want y'all to answer that, if y'all break up, should you break up with everyone, knowing that you have different relationships with everyone?
I mean, no.
All right.
It all depends, though.
Yeah,
All right, let's say she had a brother. You guys was best friends since day one, right? You guys broke up. You get what I'm saying? And you guys remain friends. That's cool if you guys keep that friendship alive.
Well, you said day one, so that means you knew the brother first, then she came in the fold?
I mean, it could go either way.
Okay, but well, okay.
If you knew the brother first, absolutely. Like, we was friends before we started hooking up.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to leave your brother as my friend if I knew him before you.
Yeah, okay. So
but
now,
if I gain that friendship during the relationship
uh-huh.
and he wants to keep that friendship, by all means.
So all right, cool. So now, right? So her and I, we break up. Her grandma is still sending me motivational things. I still say thank you. She said, I'll pray for you almost every day. And I appreciate that because someone's showing care, even if it's just a little 12-second prayer. She's thinking about me and wishing for the best for me. So now I tell Shorty, I'm like, yo, shout out to your grandma, you know, sending me those motivational things. She said, what? My grandma still hit you up? I'm like, yeah, like me and her have a relationship. You feel me? I don't care. Like your grandma and my mindset almost the same in the sense of, yes, y'all might have broke up, but we still have a relationship, and there's no hard feelings. Like, especially if there's no beating, no death, or anything that's
absolutely.
like super wild. Like, no, this person is an irrational person. This is a danger to me too. But if nothing like that is there that you feeling threatened, no, let's keep this relationship going. So now, fast forward, so we get, yeah, he's our ad lib. The ad lib is supposed to be real quick. Mama, that's it. It's not supposed to be a whole song, but. Yeah, so
This guy
now
really singing the Temptation
fast forward,
songs.
right? So now fast
Those
forward.
tight-ass jeans.
So let's. It's not even jeans, nigga.
Nigga, I don't know what it is.
He
but
don't even know what it is.
It's disturbing.
He got that at Fashion Nova
It's disturbing,
Women's,
bro.
nigga. You got that.
Like it's
He went
it's
to Forever
really disturbing,
21
bro.
and said,
Like-
"I want shoot what she got on."
Like I don't want to say nothing, but damn, bro, like it's disturbing.
He's
It's
out.
hugging the shit out of your skin. You can see every fucking outline of your legs, like paws. Like, god damn, bro. Like,
This is hilarious. This nigga has football tights on as leather pants, but it's cool. We ain't gonna.
delirious.
Let me finish my
Go
goddamn.
ahead.
Let me finish this
Go ahead,
goddamn
nigga.
story.
This
So
is
now,
raw.
so now, fast forward. Let's say it was like January something, or mid-January. Her grandma's birthday was not too long after that. So, grandma's birthday comes up. I text her on her birthday, Nana, happy birthday. I'm expecting a text, in a decent amount of time. The grandma's retired. She does still do stuff around her complex, but she's retired. Her phone should be near her, right? So then a day goes by, nothing. Another day goes by, nothing. I said, let me call Nana. I'll call Nana, straight to voicemail. Damn. Called again and said, nigga, why are you still calling again? Third time, the phone was like, motherfucker, you don't get the clue? Bitch! I said, damn. She must have called her Nana, told her
On the low,
probably
he wanted the grandma.
I don't know if she told her a different story or told her, yo, don't talk to this nigga.
On the low,
I don't know
he
what
wanted
the fuck.
grandma.
Stop it, nigga. Grandma like 100 years old, 80 something, nigga.
What that mean?
Nah, nigga. Que lo que hay is in your
He wanna-
cabeza, bro. The
He
fuck
wanted
is
the
with
grandma.
it? This nigga, bro. This nigga's wild. This nigga's more wild than this nigga's tight ass pants. Nigga. Nigga, the fuck? You gonna cross your legs too, nigga? What the fuck, like this and shit? There we go.
What the fuck?
It's so tight he can't even do it. But still, hey, if it's comfortable, nigga, dude. Come on, nigga. Hey. Yes, he
You drunk for what? You just came.
No, he.
You was drinking
You know,
before?
no.
Oh, all right.
You say you what? You had something at the liquor store?
I grabbed like the little ice pouch.
And he was driving my car.
He brought an ice pouch. I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, bro, that shit was petty. You feel me? Now your grandma don't rock with me. She was rocking me from November to January. But when you spoke to her again,
I mean-
so what changed? You must have said something, or you never told her that we broke up. Something changed. And then how about this, right? She stopped talking to me, right, for that period of time. Then she was like, oh, no, we could be friends. I was like, all right, cool. What's going on with your nephews and everything? Oh, nah, they don't fuck with you. You want to be my friend, but your nephews and your sisters and everyone don't rock with me. What the fuck are you telling these people? If you still want to be
Let me
my
tell y'all
friend,
something.
hold on. She still wants to be my friend, but your family don't want to be my friends. What story are you telling them? Are you telling a one-sided story? Because clearly that's what's happening. And that's petty. Because clearly if your
not gonna
mind
lie
is,
to you.
that's petty. Is that petty?
Women be saying the worst about a dude, bro. That don't even exist. Making a person look bad. Making a guy look bad, bro. Terrible. I'm not gonna lie. My last relationship, that I spoke about earlier, we exchange words because of anger. Listen, at the end of the day, we all humans. We all exchange words, right? But all her family looking at me like I'm a bad person for whatever she told to them. But I've been nothing but good to them, bro. Her mama disrespected me plenty of times.
Oh, no. That's
And that was still good to her.
Shit. Speaking of that, listen. You know what the crazy thing about it is, like, my relationship My homies know my relationship. They see my shorty. They come to my house, they chill, they see the rapport, they know the shit. So there's no, I cannot tell them or show them things. They're like, nigga, we seen it. So you cannot tell us something because we experienced it. We know her. We know y'all.
Yeah.
So now it's like, so if I was like, oh, we broke up, it was like, okay, okay. They be like, okay, I can see it because I see her on a regular because I come to the house on a regular. So now
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm.
The relationship you had with her grandmother, yes, that's genuine love because she reached out to you. You get what I'm saying? Bro, I recently broke up with this girl.
Hold on. I just wanted
like
to let
2
everybody know.
months, right? Like 2-3 months ago. Bro, nobody reached out to me. Was it genuine love?
But wait, hold on. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she told her grandma.
No, but doesn't matter. You guys kept communicating after the breakup.
I don't think she told her grandma that we
I
broke
get
up.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But I mean,
I said I don't know.
But
I
there's
don't know.
situations where people still communicate with each
Yes,
other.
I have bitches that I'm fucked up on and everything. Her mama still, still hit me up, and then the shorty would get mad, like, "Yo, we're broken up. You shouldn't be talking to him." That motherfucker's like, "No, that's our relationship."
No, it is.
Let's say I might not bring him to the house or whatever, but that nigga is still an entertainer.
That's what
He's
I
still
don't
a
understand.
person.
This is what I don't understand. I
Petty.
got another petty question for y'all.
Petty.
Is it petty? Right? We're on a topic where when you're talking to your ex relative, is it really petty to sit here and say, if your ex come out to you and say, "Why are you reaching out to my relative?" Because at the end of the day, like you mentioned, sometimes you create bonds, right?
Mm-hmm.
You create relationships, especially in a relationship that you was with the ex. So you created a relationship with her brother or mother or father. You understand? Sometimes, yeah, it got to be a time and place where you guys going to split ways forever, but it's still going to be at a point in time where, like, damn, like, that's my nigga, that's my dude. You know what I mean? That's my homegirl. That's my, not for nothing, but I never had nothing against the mother-in-law. So sometimes you guys reach to each other and talk to each other and understand, what's going on with your life, whatever the case. But is it petty for her to sit here and say that you're doing too much for reaching out to my relative?
That's pretty much the same thing as with the shorty situation. That's pretty much the same thing. It's a person trying to create territory and boundaries. It's like, yo, bro, we didn't communicate this. This is not between me and you. This is between me and this other person.
Facts.
If the person does communicate back and they know that we're broken up, that's our business. That's not your business now. Because even, let's say if we do talk, we don't talk about you. So now you're just trying to control a situation that's out of your control. Why are you trying to control something that's out of your control? And that's what the shit I don't like. People, control what the fuck you can control. If you're trying to control shit that you can't control, kill yourselves.
That's a fact.
Maybe not.
Is
kill
it petty
yourself,
if you're...
but slap yourself, because I ain't going to do it for you. Slap yourself.
Is it petty if your current girlfriend tell you...
This nigga has a lot of petty questions. What the fuck? Everything is petty, nigga.
I speak out of experience.
I know, nigga.
I speak
I'm
out of
being
experience, and this is the topic of petty, and I've been through some shit. So
Was he
fuck
trying
y'all.
to cut this podcast off? He said this shit is too long. We not Tom Brady. Now he extended.
Fuck
it.
y'all. Is it petty? Look, now you made me fucking lose my train of thought.
Keep going, nigga. I
talking
said Tom
shit.
Brady. Yeah.
Now we can fucking end it right now.
No, nigga. Oh, see,
right, you see?
That, he's being irrational.
see?
He's being emotional.
You're
Stop
just
being
talking fucking
emotional.
shit. And
Nigga,
let
you
me
was
fucking
talking
talk.
shit,
This is
and I
the
still-
topic that the people want to fucking hear.
Stop it, nigga. When I was talking, you cut me off. I still remember it. Nigga, control yourself, nigga. Don't become emotional, nigga. All right?
No one's emotional.
Hey, you being emotional.
No. Nobody's
He's
emotional.
emotional.
This guy, I knew him for a long time. All he does is talk shit. So I'm talking
That's
about
cap.
Talking about this nigga was
Cap.
fucking cracking on your fucking your leather pants. Come on, man.
He started it. I just finished
You
it.
better hee on his ass. You better
Nigga,
moonwalk on his
I
ass
just
with them
watched
fucking
that
pants.
documentary. Wow. But ask your question, nigga. Ask your question.
I forgot. You made me lose my
But
train
still,
of thought.
listen, bro. No, I said Tom
What
Brady.
the fuck?
Yeah, I
We
said
spoke
Tom.
about Tom Brady years ago.
No. But I was saying the Tom Brady situation about. But you was asking something petty. Nigga, he asked a lot of petty questions. That's a lot of petty shit going on, bro.
This is the topic that people want to hear because people go through shit.
On yourself and how it makes you feel.
No, this is the topic that we're talking about.
But he's talking about
So
growing yourself.
I'm really bringing questions because people have questions. So I'm thinking like the people.
But like,
I'm thinking like the RJ squad who was looking at us.
17th name, RJ Squad. He said
Who is
RJ's
li-
people.
who is looking at
RJ's
us
head says,
and have
RJ's
questions.
At the
homes.
same time, what you have to tell them is that you, as a man, have to put yourself first before any.
Okay, but that's not the topic.
Sing the song,
That's
nigga.
not the topic. You guys are
No,
actually, you guys are actually being emotional. You guys are actually being emotional because the topic is petty, and there's questions that people have that sit here and say, "Yo, is it like the question we had about the Netflix?" There's people that say, "Is it petty if I just take her off?" Like, you know what I mean? There's questions that people experience. And,
All right,
and
cool. Then what's another question? What's another question?
You made me lose my train of
All
thought.
right, so since there's not another
'Cause
question
you
about
fucking-
petty,
this guy's
we can
talking.
talk about other shit. It doesn't have to be nigga. We just
The whole
conversation.
topic that you sit here and told me.
Until you find another question, nigga. Talking about petty, this nigga will cut me off, but I'll let him talk. That's petty.
Who cut you
You,
off?
Cornea?
I didn't never cut you off.
We have audio and
Never
visual.
cut you off.
You have it on 4K, nigga. All this is on 4K.
If I cut him off, say it in the comments.
Then
'cause I didn't cut him
you
off
cut
at
me
all.
off,
I
man.
didn't
You
cut
kept
him
cutting
off
me
at all.
off.
I
and all
didn't cut
that
him
shit.
off. I had no.
That's petty.
Between your fucking
Take responsibility.
Listen, between your
Take
story, I had
accountability.
questions for what you just said.
Go on,
So
yeah.
if you're gonna sit here and say, "Oh, hold your questions until I finish my 2-hour story," you think I'm gonna fucking remember
wait.
the first question I had for the first shit you just said?
A 2-hour story? Yo,
Come on now.
my story was so quick. My shit was a fucking
Bro,
YouTube ad.
he had a whole
My-
fucking 2-hour story, bro. Like,
I had a YouTube ad.
her
This
grandma
Yeah.
used to
It's
send
okay.
me quotes.
It's all right. When we edit this and post it up, we're gonna be ask people, whose story was longer, bro? You're gonna see 100 people. There ain't gonna be no other percentages than this nigga's story was longer. But like I said,
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're here to talk to you, and we're here to help you out.
Well, they're not here to talk to them because they ain't responding. We here to talk about what we talking about,
No,
and
absolutely.
then they gonna comment later.
They're gonna comment
and
later,
then next
but we're
episode
here-
we outside with it.
We're here to make people understand. You know, people got questions, and maybe they have questions where it's never answered.
We're showing them our point of view. That's
But
all it
exactly. Oh shit,
says. This nigga is doing too much. He lean with it, rock with
bro,
it.
this shit is like, all right, let me hold it.
He gonna hold it. Hey yo, he holding the
you
mic.
gay,
I'm
bruh.
done
Like,
with this nigga. I'm
come
out.
on.
This podcast
Nothing
is
against,
over.
you know,
Good night,
the gay
America.
community or anything like that. But come on, don't be thinking like that.
Nigga, the fuck?
Immature ass.
Ain't nobody canceling my black
Listen.
ass. I ain't on nobody's radar to be canceled, all right? And
We
nigga,
gonna be. We gonna be.
Today, at this moment, even in the future, no one's gonna be like, well, he said, hey, yo.
No.
We should cancel him because he said, hey, yo. You know what I mean? You holding the mic, you holding the mic. Hey, yo.
I guess we're done here.
Nigga, we never done, nigga, but we are done. Nah,
We're gonna do this again. We're gonna collab one more time.
Primo.
Bro, what you doing, bro?
Okay, que lo que.
You all right over there, buddy?
No
What the hell?
bueno.
What did you drink?
He drunk a lot. Did you not see? He drunk some. He
Bro, point
drunk
the
2
camera on
cups.
this
Of,
guy.
He drunk 2 cups of that. Yeah, and he don't live too
Bro.
far. So.
What do you drink? All
I
you
just
drinking
told
is
you.
White Claws.
He drunk two shots of those.
Bro, I've been drinking this the whole day.
Yeah, but nigga, his body's different from yours.
You a lightweight?
Possibly. He drunk 2 of those, and he had like 3 shots
I
of
had
those.
like 4 cups of this.
Yeah, but you had ice. His is straight shots.
Oh, you went straight.
So your
straight
shit's
with it.
diluted and it has coke in it too. So you probably sugary. While he took some of this too, and then 3 of those, and then he had some
okay.
of those, and he had this other little shit too, nigga.
Okay, you're being petty.
By describing what happened?
No,
Okay, how am I being
by
petty?
defending the leather pants man.
Oh my gosh.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna let this slide.
We out, nigga.
Bro,
there's no.
that's the timestamp right there,
Nah,
huh?
there's no timestamp.
There's no
But,
timestamp?
Nah, the timestamp's on the computer, and I don't even know that shit. Yeah,
I think
so-
we spoke more than 2 hours. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and stay for 3 hours
listen,
talking about it.
nigga, how entertaining it is, nigga. We good, but I don't think it was 2 hours, nigga. If it was,
I think we
time
started
go
like
by.
at 6. It's almost 8
Nah,
o'clock.
nigga, we ain't start at 6. Nigga, we black. All right, well, you're your quiero Taco Bell, so you ain't black. So yeah, but nah. How'd you know he's Puerto Rican? How the fuck, nigga? Listen, he's your
I
quiero
got a
Taco
Puerto
Bell.
Rican flag right in my arm.
Nigga, he's your quiero Taco Bell, okay?
I got a Puerto Rican flag right on my arm.
Listen, to me, yo quiero Taco Bell, everybody, okay? Nigga,
Oh
yo
my
quiero
God,
Taco
bro.
Bell. He's drunk. He's
These
drunk and
motherfuckers
in
going
love.
out of topic,
Drunk
not
in
talking about
love.
pettiness. That's the whole topic of this
So
fucking
yes,
conversation.
petty. Listen, for those people
all
that's
he's
still
talking
petty,
about-
listen, petty sells. All right,
All
that's
he's
why they
talking
got
about is the
TV
grandmas
shows.
sending him some hymns and shit.
Hey,
oh,
bro.
happy days.
Oh, happy days
Oh, happy days.
when Jesus was.
When Jesus was.
The Spanish version is oh gracias
When Jesus
de-
was.
when Jesus walks.
When he washed your sins
When
away.
that's not, you could tell he went to the Spanish church. No,
Isn't that a lyric?
no. It's oh happy days. Here's the Spanish. Yo quiero taco. When Jesus walks. When Jesus walks.
This guy, bro. When we walk outside, I'm not walking by you, bro. There's gonna be a lightning strike for your ass.
Wow. I just sprung the Spanish version. Jesus.
You said nothing about Jesus. You talk about tacos.
That was I don't know how to say happy day. How to say oh happy days.
Exactly. I mean, I love tacos, but I don't.
Okay, how about how to
That's
say
not
oh
a
happy
Puerto
days?
Rican dish.
How to say oh happy days in Spanish? Thank you.
Oh, buenos dias.
When Jesus walks.
Oh, buenos dias.
See, that's this. Okay, see now when his.
Cuando Jesús.
Oh, see, thank you. He sung the version for me.
Camino.
Okay. Now, okay. How about this, right? All right. If I'm not. Listen. We went on a double date. Me and this nigga, right? I was like, yo, cuz, where you
When we
trying?
went on a double
Wait,
date?
hold on, nigga. Let me tell this
When
story.
we went, hold on. When we went on a double date,
I'm gonna tell you the story, nigga. What the fuck? Let me tell this
Tell the
goddamn
fucking story, bro. Drink your fucking White Claws.
Stop telling people what I'm drinking, nigga. What the fuck? They did not pay us. The fuck? Giving free promo to these motherfuckers.
Edit.
No, edit. This is not even a solo cup, nigga. This is just a cup. You know what I mean? This nigga, no sponsorship, nothing.
Edit
Only thing
off.
that sponsors you get some No Lanes merch from www.nolanesforever.com.
This shit is a long ass podcast.
That's
I don't think
cool,
nobody's
nigga.
gonna
It's funny
fucking
as
listen.
hell.
But they gonna
But-
listen to the first hour.
You see how he cut me off again? And the first hour was him
God,
talking the whole time.
my
Show
God. Just
we
fucking
went.
talk,
we
bro.
went to.
Look at how I'm holding this mic. Look.
Yo, this nigga is wild.
Look at this shit, bro. This shit came off the wall.
Off the wall.
Look at
Shouts
this
out to
fucking
Michael
guy,
Jackson.
bro. Look.
Look at
Kind of setup this guy has over here.
this nigga.
Fuck
has,
is this, bro? What is this? This is a trumpet.
Wow.
Talk your shit.
I almost forgot what I was about to say.
Talk your shit.
What was I talking about?
I don't know. You made me lose my train of thought, and I let you lose your train of thought. Patty.
Oh, so bam, I was like, yo, cuz, so let's go on a double date. He said, yo,
Oh, you gonna
all
leave me
right,
hanging?
yeah, oh yeah, here you go.
Okay.
Here you go. I was like, yo, where we gonna go? He said, let's go to Chipotle, because they
What
serve
the
good.
fuck? This guy's racist, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yo, cuz, why we gotta
This
go to
guy's
Chipotle?
racist.
Is there anywhere else that we could go that doesn't serve tacos?
This guy's
He's like,
racist.
let's go to Taco Bell. I
You
said,
really
all
think,
right, nigga.
You really think a Puerto Rican like me, even though I
Nigga
like
said,
tacos,
let's go to a taco
would
stand.
you-
I
would
said,
take
yo,
you to
bro.
go to eat
This
tacos,
nigga wants to
bro?
go to a taco
I
stand.
will let you
I said, yo,
eat.
I'm done. I'm
I
done
will
with
let
this,
you eat
nigga.
arroz con gandules,
Look at that.
con pernil,
I don't even know what that is.
Yuca con mojo.
He said he want to empanadas and shit. I said, nah, nigga, we
No,
black.
no, son pastelillos.
Oh, you see,
Not only that, alcapurria de yuca
Yeah.
y alcapurria de
I
guineo.
don't know what the fuck he said to me, nigga. What'd you say about my mama?
So you don't let this guy fucking push it.
They
on.
do. So it's like them little soft tacos. They sell the little, yeah, it's a little soft
sell
ones.
taco- no,
it's
it's a
like three.
burrito.
It's like the 3 little tacos. No, they sell 3 little tacos. They sell 3 little tacos. I'm telling you. But yeah, so we nah, nigga, tacos. I bet you. Let's put money on it.
I feel like a preacher holding
Oh,
this shit.
okay. But yeah, other than that,
Don't
listen,
ask no questions.
Listen.
Don't ask.
that does sound like a black pastor. A little
Don't
bit.
questions.
That nigga. And
We
I'm
sit here
racist.
today.
And I'm racist, right?
All together congregate.
He didn't even say
Letting
the word
each other
right.
know how much Jesus love one another. Love us all. Don't ask.
Don't tell.
Don't question.
None at all. Shh. That nigga. Yeah, we gonna have to cut that one. That's pretty good. Nigga,
You talk about Taco Bell, nigga. I could come back.
nigga, hey, I ain't defending nothing out here. But other than that, yeah, we gonna wrap up this episode, man. We gonna get some burritos. We getting burritos?
Oh my God, bro. I
I
want
know,
collard greens and
okay.
fucking sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. Nigga, we Muslim out here, nigga. Get some bean pies, brother. We don't do the swine, my brother.
Sweet potato is not swine.
Assalamu alaikum.
Swine, my brother?
As-salam. I know about the struggles. I know about the bean pies. So we gonna sign up out of here. RJ, tell them where they can find you at, man.
You can find me in ironic_R8 for now. But my YouTube is RJ Just Talking. And we out here just talking a lot of bullshit and some true shit.
So facts.
Don't let no petty shit get to you. Move on, live life, and be happy.
And y'all see it. Y'all can like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media at Doing the Most Podcast. And we got some more stuff, man. This might be a long podcast, but this shit was entertaining from the beginning
To the end.
I
And
was
we got more to tell you guys. We got more stories.
we got more things.
We got more topics.
We got more combos and everything. We about to be doing some more other funny shit, bruh. So y'all just stay tuned to the channel and to our social medias and stay tuned, man. We appreciate y'all very much, man. Holla at y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Yo, get your little pants out of here, bro.
Y'all, this nigga pants.
I be doing the most. Bad bitch all of my goals. Flooded both my wrists. Yeah, nigga, I do the most. Put some bread on your head, nigga. Killers gon' have a toast. I be doing the most. Yeah, I be doing the most.